Hi, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to do the kettlebell swing. Now the kettlebell swing is number one if you want to improve your overall cardiovascular endurance, build hamstrings and your posterior chain, and if you're really short on time and you need something to do, say for 10 minutes, the kettlebell is the one. Because you don't need to go anywhere, you don't need much equipment, you just need the kettlebell. Now the setup for the kettlebell is where you're going to be making a triangle position, okay? This is very important to be able to set up the swing. So I'll move this out of the way. This is very important to set up the swing because you're going to be getting into that extended position and being able to reach for the kettlebell. I want you to feel like you're loading a gun, so you then pull the kettlebell down. What you're looking to do is to try and shift your weight onto your hamstrings and glutes. Do not lift the kettlebell until you feel it here, because a lot of times people just pick it up and then just start swinging. Okay, we want to try and avoid that. We want to try and pull the handle down like you're riding a motorbike or clocking a gun. Shift the weight onto the hamstrings and glutes and keeping the chest up nice and proud so you can make sure you keep a nice flat back. From there, we're literally pulling the kettlebell high, not low. We're going to be pulling the kettlebell high and then driving through the hips. A lot of times people think that it's either an arm movement or an excessive lower back movement. We're looking to literally drive the kettlebell high to then drive the hips up, drive the hips through to stand up in a standing plank. That is the key. So once you understand to finish in a standing plank, you will start to really appreciate it's that I need to squeeze and stand straight rather than squeeze to excessively do your lower back or excessively swing the arms through. When we are in that position now, we've got the momentum going, we can then start to understand how to capture the flow of the movement. So, pulling it down, chest up, feel the tension, through, drive, and now we're gonna let the kettlebell float into that position and finish. So it's all about trying to make sure that you can allow yourself to let the kettlebell float rather than pull it through. Because once you're able to let it, you're creating a power through here, it's like a pendulum, boom. And then it's floating here because you've got a nice soft grip. Now when we're gripping this kettlebell, I want you to think about two baby chickens. I don't want you to squeeze them too tight. I want you to feel like you've got a nice control over them. So where you've got the hold of the kettlebell, you've got a nice hold of it, but you're still not grabbing as tight. Once we're able to do that, we're learning how to let, now this is a very good point, you're learning how to let the kettlebell float to this point to then catch it to come through. A lot of times people just let it go like that and just do that. We're learning how to let it float to catch and drive, standing plank. That is the kettlebell swing. I just wanted to point out the ideal recommendations for male and female. Females, you want to be starting on 12 kg, and males anywhere from 16 plus. The reason being is that you need that momentum or the weight to get used to feeling the kettlebell float and power. This is a great exercise for your hamstrings, glutes and back and your core. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop me a DM at any time.